The fuck is going on with this team? You fucking cocksuckers are out of your fucking minds. I was shaking last week. My ass was quivering and spitting raisinets today. Holy motherfucking shit. That first interception of the year was the sword in the scabbard. That Barkley jump over for the go-ahead touchdown was the sword being drawn, and that fucking fumble recovery by the defense was the motherfucking sword being thrust right into the heart of that Ravens team. My God, look at what is going on here. Look at what is going on here, gentlemen. You boys don't like to quit, do you? You just won't quit. And I couldn't love anything more about a football player than a guy who never says die, who never gives up. You just won't go quietly into that good night. None of you have any quit in you. Not one. We were a little offensively challenged today. It took about 1.5 years to reach 100 total yards. Offensive line struggled to create space for a running game. We just have to get more consistent up front. We just do, gentlemen. Wendell, son, you have a solid game. Danny, you threw some strong lasers. Saquon, you had your moments. We had to take the field goal when we could have made it 14-13, and we could have had that end zone interception to take away 3 from Baltimore. But if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. So that's the way it goes. My aunt does have a mustache, though, for what it's worth. Meanwhile, that kid Drake made some big plays and as fast as shit. He simply got to the corners before we could, and he turned up field for big yardage. And Jackson was making strong mid-range throws for consistent first downs, and he takes off to run like Jim Brown. He roughed to control, that's for sure. The D bent but didn't break. The defense bends but will not break. Men, value this victory. Value this moment in your life, men, because this is the time in your life where you still have your choices, and it goes by so quickly. It goes like that. Coach Crystal said it best when he said, you're all in your 20s and 30s, you're young and strong, but soon it will change. Your 40s, you grow a little pot belly, you grow another chin, the music starts to get too loud, and one of your old girlfriends from high school becomes a grandmother. In your 50s, you have a minor surgery. You'll call it a procedure. In your 60s, you have major surgery. The music is still loud, but it doesn't matter because you can't hear it anyway. And in your 70s, you and your wife will retire to Fort Lauderdale, and you'll start eating dinner at 2, lunch around 10, breakfast the night before. You'll spend most of your time wandering around malls looking for soft yogurt. By your 80s, you've had a major stroke, and you end up babbling to some Jamaican nurse who your wife can't stand, but you call her mommy. Men, now is your time. We travel to Jacksonville next Sunday to play the Jaguars. We will be mentally and physically ready to play that game. I would not want to be our opponents. I would not want to line up against guys who each have a killer instinct and are just waiting for their prey. You are the hunters. You are the alpha dogs now. And you need to realize just how good you are and how good you can still be. Go shower up. I'll see you tomorrow morning. We're in this thing, gentlemen. We are in this. Oh, yes, we are in this fucking thing. Stay up. Stay hungry. You guys are one fucking hell of a team, my boys. Go Big Blue.